mixes that you sent me 2012. You sent me some mixes in 2013. I
That,
still have them.
I can only imagine what the mixes sound like compared to what I'm doing now. That's crazy.
But I thank you, man. Core DJ schemes, man. Thank you for your patience. Like I said, it's normally never like that. But you know what? We're gonna put it in the rearview mirror. We moving forward because it's all
I
about
can only
positivity,
imagine what the
good
mixes sound
music,
like compared to.
and DJs loving music.
But
So welcome to the call. Not new to the core at all. And I'm gonna start off with my girl J Love first. Jay, let's get it started.
Look, let's get this thing going. First and foremost, welcome Schemes, welcome Mawty Malls. I see that you're on the call. We apologize for the stuff that happened earlier, but as always, midday prevailed, and she gonna bring that heat like she always does. Thank you to everybody jumping on the call. You guys, we got a special call for you tonight, so definitely tune in. Get it, some other people, share it with somebody so we can get some more people in here. Let's get this going.
Awesome, awesome. J Love, we call her the mastermind, of course, schemes with the core DJs. She actually, this all started with just like an interview. And then we said, you know what, let's make it even bigger and let's keep it going. And let's talk to more artists. And we even talking to our own DJs, like talking to you. We've even had Shay Bunny on here. We've had our very own CEO. We've had DJ Heat, who's not able to be with us tonight. And actually, this whole Ladies of the Core thing started with the opportunity for us to show that we're not just part of a crew, you know, because Core is bigger than a crew, first and foremost. Secondly, the fact that we probably have the best unity when it comes to female DJs inside of a unit. And that's one of the things that we show with Ladies of the Core schemes. So that's kind of just to give you a little background on that. What I want to do, schemes, because we are DJs, it would be really easy for me to tell everybody you in DC and all of that good stuff. But you know what? We're DJs. We like to introduce our artists with the music. So I want to go ahead and throw on the song. Here we go, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all share. It's our very own DJ Schemes, Mawty Mom. Here we go.
More, you wanted more, so just what you never saw, left it all out on the floor. Private flights took you aboard, we went shopping all abroad, on my way out for a bar. I don't know what more to say, way too deep for me to do away. If you feel like this before, should I stay or should I go? If you feel it in your soul, say yeah. She handed me ropes to watch me choke, we ain't never gon' hang again. Real side rope, better watch your folks, everybody ain't gangin' friends. Gave them all hope, broke bread when y'all low, won't never do this again. They come around when it's fluid, when she hit the fan, they be gon' do it. Should've known cause I knew it, I'd probably be better all by myself. You had a shot but you blew it, out looking for love, need to find my way. Just make the money, don't let it make you know, don't let it define thyself. Right when I booked it, she went on the pedestal, you gotta climb my shelf. I'ma own up to the truth, I feel like James St. Patch. Heart all on my sleeve, but the pains don't match. From a different cloth, no, we not the same vibe.
Hey!
Show me what you're made of, none of this is made up. Tears in the makeup. Show me your true colors, what you say, love. You give me the real and not the fake love. Every day you wake up, let me hear you say, yeah, yeah. Gave you my heart, you wanted more, so just what you never saw, left it all out on the floor. Private flights took you aboard, we went shopping all abroad, on my way out for a bar. I don't know what more to say, yeah. Way too deep for me to go away.
Hey!
Feel like this before, should I stay or should I go? If you feel it in your soul, say yeah. I don't know what more to say, yeah. Way too deep for me to go away. If you feel like this before, should I stay or should I go? If you feel it in your soul, say yeah.
Man, new music. We always love new music. And check it out. It's a video to go along with it too, man. I already peeped the video. If y'all saw the flyer, y'all got to see a little bit of what the video looks like. You got to check it out on YouTube. Make sure you go check it out and get them views. The views up. Get them views up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we like to introduce our artists. We can introduce them by telling a little bit about them, but because we're DJs, we introduce you with the music. DJ Schemes, Mawty Ma, what up?
Yo.
Welcome to the call, Schemes.
What's up? Mawty, you on the call? There we go.
Welcome, Mawty.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I appreciate y'all having me
Man, Schemes, I've always known Schemes has always been so laid back, so cool. I mean, that's just the way he is. He like, yeah, what's up, yeah? So cool and laid back, man. He's always been like that, man. We're excited. I'm liking the song. I'm liking the video. So we're gonna get into a little Q&A. We're gonna ask you some questions, but before we do that, I want to let you know who's in the room, Schemes, because as you all know, as far as the core is concerned, we're everywhere, and especially when you're shopping a record, when you're getting in the car and you're trying to travel and push the record. The advantage you have with our conversation is you got people from everywhere. So they're hearing it and you're not just hearing it in one spot. All right. So I just want to give you a little representation of who's in the room right now. Myself, I go by Midday, Wilmington, North Carolina. Point of reference, we're about 3.5 from Charlotte, 2 from Raleigh, 2 hours from Raleigh. That's where I'm located. Beachtown, we have a university here, the University of North Carolina at Wilmington. That is very important when I tell artists that, because you know, I got a big college following here. And so that's why I always like to give that point of reference. So, and beach. We only have 3 sides of town here. We only have the north, south. We only have the north, south, and east. There's no west because we are right here by the beach. Like the water right there. Like it's right there. Like, the beach is 15 minutes from everywhere in Wilmington. So that's point of reference with myself. J Love, tell them where you are, tell them where you're from, all that good stuff, so they know who hearing this music.
Sure. I'm in Colorado. One of the core DJs, been in the core now for, I want to say 3 years. And just originally had the idea to try and connect lady artists with core DJs. And that's how this whole thing got started. Tony liked it and he was like, let's just start doing it for everybody. And it just started growing from there. So definitely glad to have you on here. I'm also on 2 FM radio stations out of Columbus and also Woody Station out of West Virginia. So, and then a few internet stations too. So some of everything.
She everywhere, man. Everywhere.
Yeah.
True Star, let them know.
Hey y'all, my bad. My bad. I got my bonnet on and shit. Yeah, from Milwaukee.
That's okay. That's okay. Monique ain't on here. She ain't on here.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, core DJ for about, same thing as J Love, about 3 years. 102.5. I do a lot of virtual DJing. So yeah.
Yeah, that's my girl True right there. So you got Milwaukee, Colorado. Jay Corey, let them know.
Take it off, man. J. Corey, represent Natchitoches, Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana. Radio personnel, KNWD 91.7. Mix show DJ, Go 104.5, New Orleans Internet Radio. Ambassador here at Northwestern State University. They call me the dancing radio host. You feel me? I just like to dance, have fun. That's pretty much about me in a nutshell. You feel me?
You feel me?
That's definitely you.
Feel me. All right, DJ Ant, let them know, baby.
What's poppin', y'all? I go by the name of DJ Ant. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm right now I'm just soloing, just coming up as a new DJ, but I got it big in the trail ride scene, and then I, be in the clubs in town. I be in South Arkansas, East Texas, a little bit in West Texas, and throughout the boot right now.
All right.
Welcome.
Right now.
I can tell what he said, nah. Say right now again. Say right now.
You said what now?
Say right now again.
Right now?
Huh? Right now.
Right now, I'm rocking and popping. So
you can tell where he from when he said that. All right, baby. Thank you, DJ.
Hey, before I go, shouts out to the big homie, J. Corey. Hey, he got me on this thing tonight. I see y'all popping on here.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Malik, let him know.
All day long. What up? DJ Malik Shabazz, Core DJs, the official DJ for the WNBA, Chicago Sky, official DJ for the Chicago Bulls, ESPN, also 106.3 and Power 92 right here in Chicago.
My dog Malik, what's up, brother? Been a minute.
What up, Schemes?
And we know he Greek. We know he Greek. He's a noob.
Yo, baby, yo. You already, you see it.
We wear the same colors, red,
You see
white,
it.
crimson, and cream.
And I actually left Lollapalooza to make sure that I started this stream over here.
Wow. Thank you.
I still got on my name tag over here.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. The big DM, let him know.
Yo, what up? I'm just here so I don't get fined, man. You know how I'm just kind of in the cut, chilling. What up, bro?
Yeah, my brother. What's up, Frat? How you?
Good, my brother. How you doing, sir?
DM, tell me, Mawty Ma, where you coming out of?
I'm based in Atlanta. I'm sorry. I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia. Do a lot of different things in the music business. Kind of stepped away from radio after a 30-year career in radio, so I'm doing a lot of other different things now musically. Part of a management company called Rock Room Management. So I manage the artists, got a couple of DJs I manage, so just do a lot of other different things. So good to have you on the call, young brother, and looking forward to hearing some great things from you.
That's love, bro. I appreciate it. It's great to meet all y'all for sure.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. DJ Lady Shay, let them know.
What up, fam? Core DJ Lady of the Core, DJ Lady Shay checking in all the way from Tampa, Florida. Chilling at the house today, having a day off, which is never for me. So I'm enjoying it while I can.
Lady Shay is always working. Always.
Girl, it's almost the weekend. Y'all gonna be off and partying and getting paid to do it.
You already know, so I'm looking forward to see some new music. I'm always down to hear some new material because I'm be the first one to break it. I'm stationed here in Tampa, Florida, Central Florida area, Orlando, and the Palm Beaches, that we break a lot of great music too. So I'm excited to see what we got. Welcome.
Hey, that's my girl.
Appreciate that, yeah.
For real though. For real though.
Is there like a chat everybody can put their IG in so I can follow y'all and tap in?
Yeah. There's a chat in here. Yep.
We do that. So y'all do that. Ro, tell them.
Yeah,
let them know.
Oh, yo, what's up, gang?
Tell them, let them know
What's
where
up,
you
bro?
from, where you represent.
I'm out here in Amarillo, Texas, a little small town at the top of Texas. I'm out here. I'm a program director on the radio station, the KVWE, We 1029. Where it's all over the place in Texas. But yeah, man, that's where I'm at, and that's what I be doing.
Hey.
That's what's
Thank
up,
you,
bro.
bro.
That's tough.
Liddy Hayes, what up, though? I know Liddy can hear me. Can you hear me, babe?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Let them know where you repping.
Core DJ
bro.
Liddy Hayes from Oklahoma City. I'm actually in the midst of getting my dress retwisted. Rennie Rucci coming down here tomorrow. I'm opening up for her. So I'm getting myself together right now.
Getting yourself together.
Yeah.
She's been on our call too, Liddy. We all met her.
What's up?
For real?
Yeah, she's been on here.
I seen her perform last year. I met her last year at the ATL Top 20.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna let her know that I seen her last year when I see her tomorrow.
Yeah. She's a dope person. She's very down to earth, very cool person.
Yeah, she's cool. Cool people.
Thank you for hopping on, Liddy. Also, we got Kelly J. I think Kelly J. maybe I know she can hear us, but sometimes
she is.
Hey,
she can talk right now.
I'm on my way to a gig.
I know.
Core DJ Kelly J, mix show coordinator at UNLV's radio station 91.5 and 97.9 in Raleigh, North Carolina. So covering some coast over here, but I'm in Las Vegas.
She's in Vegas.
Another truly busy, hardworking DJ too.
Yes.
That's real.
For real. That's real top. So that's just Mawty Ma schemes. You know your family, but Mawty Ma definitely wanted to give you a little taste of where that record is being heard. So you had people from everywhere actually hearing that record. So that's the cool thing about this call, is not getting in the car traveling to Milwaukee and Vegas and Raleigh and Wilmington and Colorado. You just got it right there in one hit, okay? So I want to start off talking to you and Schemes. First, I want to talk to Schemes. Schemes, tell us, as if we don't know, but we family, and you do, Schemes, know that on this call, you got some brand new core DJs. Like, when I say brand new, like they've been in here for a month. So let them know who is Schemes. Who is Schemes?
Core DJ Schemes. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm in the DC area. I've been around this area since like 2010. I've been in the course since about 2009, and I'm probably, if not one of the hardest working DJs out here. I'm booked like 6 nights a week on 93.9 WKYS out here as well. So yeah, just heavy in the nightlife on radio, obviously, and with the pandemic, it just made me slow down and get into like producing more. And as I started to produce, I started to reach out to people like engineers and things like that. The same engineer that I use, Mawty used, and Mawty was able to hear a couple of my beats, and he liked what he heard. And from then we just kind of like linked up. And once we made this record, we was like, yo, we got something, because it was different from what you normally hear. So we decided that we wanted to push the record and make it a DJ Schemes feature Mawty, and it's been doing very, very well. But it's just me and us, so we're always looking for ways to get it out there and things like that, because we don't have like a machine or a big bag behind us. We're definitely doing it from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Right.
Sure.
I love it. Schemes. So, and I think you and I got in the core around about the same time. 2009 was when we both got in the core. Schemes, I want to ask you before, and then I want you to introduce Mawty. Before you do that, though, I want you to talk about the importance of being a DJ and then crossing over into the artist producer realm. Say, what did that feel like, and what was the trigger that made you say, you know what? I know you said COVID did it, but what else was it? Your desire for music, your ear that you're confident in? What is that one thing that triggered that said, I'm not only gonna be a DJ, but I can be an artist or a producer?
I just feel like, you know, I did everything there is to do in nightlife, and I feel like I always want to challenge myself. So to me, you know, where DC is at, we play a lot of the same stuff, a lot of trap, a lot of this, that, and third. So after a while, it's just like, all right, I'm not really challenging myself. How can I take it to the next level? And I've always been around the option to make beats. I've made remixes, things like that, but never really sat down and did it. Like, it's so crazy when I think back out it. I was like, when I used to work for Guitar Center, the reps used to come and show me Ableton. They used to show me this and show me that, and I never really paid attention to it. When I was in high school, I used to be in the studio with my cousins, never thought to learn how to engineer or make beats. So it was always in my face, but I just never really paid attention. So the pandemic allowed me to actually sit down and pay attention. I'm like, damn, I like what I'm doing. I like the creativity. I like what comes out. And it just felt like that's the next level for me. Because I mean, to me, I can't be in the clubs forever. I can do weddings and corporate gigs all day, every day, forever, no problem. But I was like, dang, I know music has led me this far. How do I allow it to keep me going? And producing just made the most sense to me.
I like that. It sounds like an evolution. Like, right. You know, you evolve. And it's really interesting because we talked to DJ Chose, and he kind of was the same way. Chose was like, you know, it's kind of an evolution thing. He said, I got the club thing down. He said, not that I'm against it or anything. And he said, I might go once, you know, I might do it every so often. Now, he said, but I'm more into the corporate, like you said, the corporate events, that kind of thing. And now, like, the club has become like almost secondary. I know for myself, I was the same way. You know, it was all about the club. It was the club. And then I found doing weddings and special events, you know, those, I always like, that's that guaranteed. That's that good money. That's that,
right.
You know what I'm talking about? J-Love, they come talking to you at the end of the night real slow. I'm like,
I mean, yeah, like I did before the pandemic, I was a club DJ. That's what I was doing, was clubbing. Yeah. And now I've had clubs hit me and I'm like, I'm okay.
Yeah. And it's funny because I'm the same way, Jay. And even like right before the pandemic, Schemes, it was the same thing. It was like I was already getting ready to turn that corner. I felt myself turning that corner, you know, and a lot of it has to do with where you're from, where you're working out of. You know, it's just getting kind of crazy here in Wilmington. We just had some stuff happen that's got everybody kind of hyped now because we're not a real big city, but it really kind of then made you as a DJ go, oh, you know, do I really want to be in the clubs right now? You know, that kind of thing. So, you know, a lot of those factors play into it, but I like the way you described it, Schemes, as like an evolution, like where you've been to this point, you're at this point, and now, and then staying tuned to and being more a little bit in tune to the producing side. So now, Schemes, tell me how Mawty Ma got in this picture.
It's crazy because like I just, you know, for me, I like to work a certain way. So once I got up with the engineer, my boy Tone, you know, he started introducing me to different people that he was working with. And I was at Tone's house at one time and Mawty was there. So, you know, Mawty, a lot of people don't know, he, you know, he make beats, he can play the piano crazy, he's very talented. So he's telling me about him and I'm like, well, shoot, let me play some music for you. And I started playing some music for him and things like that. And we just kept that relationship. And I think I might have sent him the record after we built our relationship. And he was like, yo, can I get that? And I was like, go ahead, do your thing. And then when he came back with it, I'm like, wow, this is just dope. You know, I just like the fact that he just put his own spin on it and he wasn't trying to be nobody else. And to me, when I heard the record, I'm thinking it can go radio and it can go club too. So I like the versatility of the record. And we just kept building. Like Mawty's 23 years old. He's from this area. He's very humble and he just works how I work. He loves music like how I love music. So to me, it was a no-brainer. I don't really keep around anybody around me that is not the same on the same path that I'm on. So it just made sense.
Can't hear you, sis.
Here we go. I'm sorry. So, and I'm gonna tell you, being in that area, you know, I did part of my growing up in DC, Prince George County, Maryland. So I know. As a matter of fact, I was just in DC a couple weeks ago, hanging out with DJ Young Music, and we were talking. And Young and I was talking, and you know, Young is evolving too, Schemes. He's kind of like you. He said the pandemic had him where he was like, he said, I got to turn the corner. And we're talking about somebody that's real young, that's already ready to turn the corner. But, you know, he had an unfortunate incident that kind of made him change his mind about you know, this whole concept and everything, too. I mean, being shot, robbed, you know, that kind of thing. Right. And so he had this whole thing. And we know, and one of the things that we were talking about, which is what I want to ask Mawty Ma, DC is, and I just mentioned it a minute ago, the area that you're in has a lot to do with your evolution as a DJ, as an artist, or whatever. We know, you know, and I know personally how it is in DC and Maryland. For you, what would you say is your staying power and what is your why? What is your why for being an artist?
I feel like personally, growing up around my family music, like musically inclined and stuff in different ways. So my father is a pianist and my mom, she's always been a writer, very talented writer. She taught me how to write when I was in school and everything. So she always told me like the formula of a good story. So to me, being musically inclined, it helped me learn not only the melodic sense of music, but since I had that for so long, I felt like it was time to express, because not everybody has that inclination to understand like what you're saying. Like sometimes your music alone can move people, but the words tells a story. So that's how I kind of like got into, because I found in 2012, I realized I had lyrical talent. So that's what made me want to just merge the two worlds together type stuff.
I like that. I like
for
that.
Sure.
And coming from a 23-year-old, man, let me tell you, because a lot of people don't have their head in the space that you have your head in. They don't. A lot of 23-year-olds don't have their head in that space, and so I like that. I also like the fact. I think what I'm admiring too about what you said is the fact that you're talking about doing more than just being an artist. You said something about writing too.
Right. For sure.
Because it's a lot of that behind. That's that other money. That's that other money. And unfortunately, What? J Love? Say it again. And look.
That's that big money.
Look,
Here.
that's that money. Look, that's them awards that be on the award show that you don't see.
Nope.
You know, they just
Right.
talk about, oh, and earlier tonight, this person won for songwriting, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, and it's kind of a shame that it doesn't get the shine that it should get. But songwriting is very important, and it's big money. And for you to have your head in that space already is a big plus. That is a big plus. J Love, I want to toss it up to you, the mastermind, and see what you got for Skeeves and Mawty Ma.
Just my question is, so with the pandemic and some of the stuff that's going on, what do you feel like, Mawty Ma, I'm sorry, what do you feel like you're headed in? What direction are you headed in now? And are you like just going to do the producing part of it? Do you have shows booked? And what other collabs you got in the works?
So for me personally, the way the pandemic kind of like affected my evolution right now, at least, is I noticed a lot of like the game just kind of went on pause for a while. The whole world went on pause. So there's a lot more opportunities from like social media and stuff like that I was taking advantage of, whether it was like web calls like this, where you can tap in with people from all over and meet different, like make different networks with like, whether it be DJs or songwriters or A&Rs. Like it's been so many different things I've been able to tap into because of the pandemic. So, and it kind of helped me get my following a little more. I would say it just brought more people, like it's a little more diverse now. So, personally, just like Steam said, get more time to sit down and get better with my beat making. Like I'm probably like the most solid in terms of the production as I've ever been in years. Because I started producing in 2014, but when I started rapping and writing songs, I kind of put it on the back burner for a while. So it's good. It was good to get that time to just sit down and lock in and get the things that I felt like I needed to produce. But right now, I'm really just in artist mode, just going on the side of it, some good money in my pocket. And I'm meeting so many people in both worlds, like whether it be rappers or whether it be producers. I've been getting in rooms with people off the piano alone. So I'm just trying to kind of stay focused. Right now I'm booked. I went out to California last week and I went to Neiman Marcus and they had a Steinway & Sons piano on the fourth floor. And this has kind of been I've really consistently been booked for shows and stuff or performances and stuff. And they gave me my first opportunity for a gig to play on the fourth floor and stuff. So that was big for me. And I got my next show on August 14th. That's for the piano, but as far as the artistry goes, Schemes got me opening for Jacquees tomorrow night. So that's a big plus in West Virginia. Right? So I'm trying to just stay moving right now. Up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank God. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, God been blessing me. So
big bro, you gonna pull up to the show and you gonna play some piano for Jacquees while he sing? You gotta play the piano so you can sing to it, bro.
Oh, that piano. You ain't lying.
That would have been.
You ain't lying, bro. That'd be hard. That'd be fun. I might gotta bring that joint, bro. Definitely thought about
that's
it.
What's up.
Definitely thought about it. For sure, bro.
So Schemes with Mawty Ma and the ideas that you have now, like you've got these ideas of working with him as an artist, and like J Love said, you know, always what's next. It's like thinking about what's next. What is next? What do you all have in the record? Because I'm pretty sure you have a list. So like when we want to check it off, like what's those next 3 things on the list?
I mean, I think we want to continue to push this record. It's doing well, but we don't want to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, oh, it's a quick microwave thing. So this record is definitely what we want to push. He has another record that I really love called Spinning, which is more of a club record. That record is the next record I think we should push. We're going to see how it does. There's a video out for it and everything like that already. And honestly, what me, him, and the engineer talked about with the whole writing aspect, we want to lock in and basically do a bunch of production / references. So maybe like 10 songs that we produced, and then we also already have the hook made up for it and everything, and then present it to the labels, because you know we all know the label people and stuff like that. So that's probably our next 2 plans of attack. push spinning or whatever the next single is, and then work on the EP so we can say, yo, you got a whole team of us. You got an engineer, a DJ, artist. We both produce, and we can write the hooks for these records. What can we do to make this happen? You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
So do you guys
take advantage of it? Take advantage of this vulnerable moment.
Yes, absolutely. So do you guys have do you have a publicist behind you? Do you have any plans to go on the road? Any kind of tours or anything going up?
No publicist yet. No real plan to like do any kind of touring stuff. We just been kind of like making individual moves aside from doing the one song, and then just trying to make our impact. We all like support each other and do things like that, whatever we're doing. I mean, obviously those things are necessary as far as publishing and getting on certain things. We're just, taking it as it comes and things like that. But we know that's important, and I'm just like you said, with me bringing them on the Jacques show tomorrow, anything that I hear that I can get them on, I try to get them on and just try to make sure we get footage and document it and things like that.
Huge. Hope to see you at the next retreat. Definitely performing.
Right, exactly. And that's probably the only thing that I regret not doing, because I was booked for wedding that whole weekend. But if I was available, it would have been me and him down there. So the next one, bring him down and get him acclimated properly,
That's it.
I'm the North Carolina. We call ourselves the Carolinas in North Carolina.
That's hard.
Come through, definitely. All right, so right now I want to toss it out to my DJs. So your family out there, Schemes, and anybody else, y'all ask questions for Schemes, Mawty Ma, before we get into my quick fires. Because y'all know my other questions be the fun questions. Anybody got a question out there?
I don't really have a question, but more so a comment. Like, the collab was a really dope sound. Like, it was very melodic. I really liked the song. I instantly liked the song. So just shout out to y'all. That I didn't really have a question, but that was it.
Thank you. Appreciate that for sure.
Thank you, KJ. Any other questions? Believe Malik doesn't have one.
Just tap in, bro. Just hit these emails, hit these DMs stuff, bro. Keep tapping in, keep working, bro. Y'all gonna get there. From hearing both of y'all talk, bro, like, y'all got it set, bro. Y'all got it mathed out. Y'all just gotta get it. Keep
That's
doing
love,
this stuff,
bro. Fact.
I gonna make it, bro, for sure.
You too, bro. That's love. I appreciate that.
Most definitely. Hey, when I get that song today, when you hit my email, I'm gonna play it tomorrow for you. I got you.
For sure, bro. I got your IG, right?
It's an easy song to play. And another thing, just so you guys know, that it's going to get blasted out to people that have been on the calls before. Like, it's a big list of DJs that we blasted out to after this, on top of everything. So everybody will get it. Plus, I put everything in a Dropbox from all these Zoom calls. And when we have the core retreats, I share those Dropbox things with everybody so everybody can get all that music too. So it's already in the right hands moving forward.
That's real. I really appreciate
not even
that.
the folks that's just on the call, like she's saying, it's not just us. It's like a list of people. So it's not just the people you used to see.
That's dope.
That's real.
Anybody else got a question or comment? No other question or comment? Good. They waiting for the fun questions. All right, so Skinny and Mawty, I always do some fun questions, man. This is where I like to know the business. We always take care of the business first, but then we do the fun stuff. Like, we want to know Schemes. We want to know Mawty Ma. So I always ask some fun questions, all right? So, Schemes, you're at a restaurant, and the waitress comes around, and she's taking your drink order. What do you order?
Casamigos on the rocks. Resposado, to be exact.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Casamigos got whiskey on the choco.
Oh my God, don't it? Oh my God. I was in the liquor store the other day. I was like, man, my wallet is about to get towed up right now, but I need it. Mawty Ma, you at the restaurant. What you ordering?
If I'm at a restaurant, I be doing like the martinis and stuff, the chill joints. Like, I like mango flavored stuff. So probably a mango martini or something like that. Something chill.
So that means, Mawty Ma, if I go to the club and I walk up to the bar and I said, let me have a Mawty Ma's, what's going to be in it?
You said you gonna whatever Mawty Ma got. That's what you said.
Yeah. So if it's a drink that's made after you, what's gonna be in it?
Man, I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I don't know that much about making drinks and stuff like that. But shit, probably something like what I said with the martini or something like that. I don't know, like a little vodka or something like that.
So that would be the Mawty Mas. Okay. Schemes. I'm at the club. I said, yo, give me that DJ Schemes.
Yeah, I don't really do the dark like. It broke up a little bit.
Broke up a little.
Schemes.
Yeah. I get you
I'm
now.
at the club and I'm ordering the DJ Schemes. What am I getting?
Wow. Let me see. It will probably be margarita based, but Casamigos. Like Casamigos margarita. I don't know, something about that. Like every time I'm out with a girl and she get that drink, she just be feeling right. I'll be feeling right. The night always ends up good.
Oh man. Okay, Schemes. You have been invited to the BET Awards. Who's your plus one?
Who is my plus one? Probably my mother.
Okay.
My mom, for sure. Because my mom's, she live in West Palm Beach, Florida and stuff like that. And she always knows about everything that I do as far as DJing, but she's actually never really seen me perform or never been anything with me music oriented. So I know she would like lose her mind and go back and tell all her friends all kind of craziness. So I would probably take my mom. Yeah.
Okay. Mawty Mas, who's your plus one? You've been invited to.
It's crazy you asked that because my mom, she used to work at BET. So in 2019, I got the chance to go, and the first person I thought to bring was my boy Tone, who like Scheme said, that's how we met and stuff. So I took Tone with me, and I got to bring my girl as well. So of course I got a thing to bring my girlfriend. So we both went out there, John, and we had a real good trip. I almost got the chance to perform at the pre-show, so that would have been crazy. But if y'all remember, 2019 was hectic, so they had a lot of malfunctions on stage and stuff, so that didn't go through. But I got to meet a lot of people and stuff. Probably got to stay Tone and my girl, man, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, we were out there too as well for BET that year for 2019. Man, I had a blast. It was fun. Sensory
Blue carpet. That junk was sweet.
It was awesome. Schemes. You're on a boat. You're on a boat, sipping a little Casamigos, you just, and they say, Schemes, man, we need your help over here on this other side of the boat. 3 women have fell in the water. You got this one raft. You can only save one. And you like, well, who fell in the water? Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, and Cardi B. Who we saving?
Oh my God, who are we saving? Jesus, that's tough. If he had told me Beyonce, it would have been a landslide. Now I really got to decide.
Right.
Let me see. Out of all 3, I think I would probably save Megan.
Okay.
I don't know. I like Megan. Like Nicki, she a little too much for me as far as she just too many personalities. Cardi is Cardi's just Cardi. You got to be a different type of dude to deal with her. But I feel like me and Megan, I think I can handle Megan. So if Megan messed with short dudes because she was messing with Tori at one point. So
yes. Tall woman with short tendencies.
I got a chance.
I love Megan. Even though I know I always say people can't hear Megan because of the way she dresses, her twerking, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, if you really want to hear her, go look at her tiny desk on YouTube. That's when you really get to hear her rhyme pattern. And that's when, and she's fully dressed. and you can concentrate on her.
Nah, if anybody takes anything away from her as a lyricist, they're definitely not listening properly. For sure. She's super dope.
Nope. And like I said, I get her look distracts a lot of people. So I always say, if it's ever any question, go to her tiny desk, man. Her tiny she killed it on Tiny Desk on YouTube. Mawty Ma, who you saving?
Meg.
He said Meg, no doubt.
See, Meg on real. Yeah, no question. Not a question. For sure.
I tell you.
No doubt, right?
All bucks, bro. For sure.
Nikki good. Nikki Booty's a raft herself. She good. That's going on her own.
I don't know what's going on this boat, but on the other side of the boat, 3 dudes fell in. All right.
Okay.
The 3 dudes that fell in was Lil Durk, the baby, and Lil Baby. Who we saving? Scheme.
I'm saving Lil Baby. He the hottest right now. My man definitely killing it, and he's the less problematic out of the 3. I'm definitely selling Lil Baby. I'm saving Lil Baby.
He said he's the less problematic. I like that.
Absolutely.
That part.
For sure.
Mawty Ma.
We seeing eye to eye. I'm right there with Schemes, Lil Baby for sure.
I'll tell you.
I ain't even faking too. I'm not.
You can't say the baby.
Saying
you
it like
can't
I really
say the
would
baby
say
because of the backlash. Lil Durk already got too many RPs in his life. I'm just let God handle that side. I'm saving Lil Baby. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so Schemes, if I walked in a room and I go, oh, it smells good. Whoever was in here, this smells good. And what I'm smelling is your cologne. What's that smell that I'm smelling?
Well, my favorite cologne that I use right now is YSL. YSL cologne. So it would have to be that. I think it's called like Hame or something. I can't remember, but it's definitely YSL for sure.
Okay. Mawty Ma, are you into cologne like that?
Nah, really. Me personally, I'm not that big on cologne yet, but my boy Tone definitely let me use some of the YSL sometimes when we on like little swerves out Cali. He just let me use it for real. I ain't lying to you, but
YSL, good, right?
Yeah, it do. It really do, bro. And the Burberry joint too. That joint smooth.
Oh, okay.
But I'm still not all the way like tapped in with that side yet though. I haven't really been using like the cologne and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Schemes and Mawty Ma. You get the pick between 3 things. Go to a museum. This is a date. Go to a museum. We going to the club, or we Netflix and chilling. What we doing?
Look at Mawty laughing.
First young is the first one.
You got a museum, so you're gonna be cultural, Netflix and chill, or the club.
Yeah, I don't think I would do the club just because I don't know. The club is cool, but as a DJ, like I can't even go into a club and the DJ's not right because I can never enjoy myself because I'm always listening to how he mix or blend. So that's not gonna work for me. Netflix and chill is cool, but I don't know. I like other things. So the museum probably works because we get to talk more. I can see if she really has a brain as well as part of, what I'm saying, what it looks like. So the museum will probably work best for me.
Okay. Mawty Ma, what are we doing?
Yeah, I would definitely say the club definitely not really my scene for real. I go to the club for like Scheme say I really be kind of on my business when I go to the club and stuff because I never really went out that much in the first place. Like, so if I'm in the club, I'm really there with a perk and trying to network. So I wouldn't say that. I would say the Netflix and chill thing is cool. You know what I'm saying? But like he said, you're not gonna really get to know nobody just doing that. I feel like that kind of builds bad habits for real. So I would go to the museum too.
That movie don't last the first 5-10 minutes.
It don't last 5 minutes, yo.
Wow.
You ain't lying, yo.
That's not a date. That's not a date.
Oh my goodness.
That's a setup. Ladies, that's a setup.
This generation.
Okay. Last question it's the second to the last, because we always have this very popular question that we have to ask. So my second to the last question is, and you get to say yes or no, and you can explain. Do you think social justice and politics belongs in or with music?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I think any platform that gives us a voice, because we're the minority, is necessary. And even though we're the minority in music, we have certain power, certain leverage, certain things that at least get people to think about it, get the conversation going from where we're heard. Because usually with politics and social injustice, you hear it from the news and they portray it how they want to portray it. They don't portray it from what we're going through. So I would say yes.
Recording stopped.
Okay, Mawty Miles, what you say?
Yeah, I agree 100%. Like he said, it gives us a voice. I feel like anything that we can use to express ourselves and the pain and everything, all the trauma people go through. So many people that, you know, didn't even get highlighted like George Floyd did. And, you know what I'm saying? Like stories that weren't heard and people who we don't even know about who. So I would definitely say that music should be used. I actually did a song last year, and it was one of my first songs that I ever expressed that, like how I felt about, you know, all these topics, called Speak Out. So if y'all want to check that out, it's on YouTube. And that was one of my most popular joints last year, where I got to bring out like so many of my friends and my family.
Wow.
And
I think I saw that.
put everybody in the video.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite videos, y'all. So please check that one out. But Speak Out is definitely that's exactly what I was trying to do with that song. So
and what's crazy,
definitely gotta use the music.
What's crazy about the social injustice and politics, like you didn't even think somebody like Lil Baby could create a song like that, and his was the most impactful out of anybody.
Yes,
and it's like crazy.
Yeah.
You see somebody in one
Right.
light and not even know, like, yo, they're that talented where they can express themselves even in this lane and still make it sound good. It still make me want to listen to it. So like,
what?
It just surprises me sometimes. You know what I mean?
And it was so on time.
That joint inspired me.
Mhm.
It was like we needed it. It was like
Right.
It was like just a breeze. Like we so needed it. Cause I mean, we was going like this at the time that came. I mean, mentally. And then of course he jumped on the We Win with Kurt Franklin. His verse is so positive and so just like you said, Schemes. You gotta listen to Lil Baby verse on We Win. It's just it's so refreshing, man. It really is. So here's my last question, guys. We always have this running question that we ask. It started with our first call. J Love said, let's keep this thing going with this question, man. All right, so do you guys eat breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you eat grits? Not all the time.
I don't do grits. Yeah.
I eat grits.
Nah, I can't do grits.
You don't do grits, Money Mom?
You don't do grits? Wow.
Nah, bro, I don't do the grits, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I do eggs. I do scrambled eggs, but I don't be doing grits.
All right, so
I never really liked them.
You didn't?
That's
I
because
never
you ain't
liked
cooking
them.
right.
My mom liked them.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's what
saying.
it
There's
is.
no way, bro.
You never had a
Like,
cook right.
Listen, my family's from Jamaica, so I don't know nothing about grits. I know like porridge, different things like that, different type of Jamaican breakfast. But once I had the shrimp and grits cooked right,
okay,
I understood why people like it so much. Oh my God, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Wow.
You gotta have them
Grits
cooked
is
right.
amazing. You just gotta have it
I gotta
cooked
get
right.
it the right
gotta
way.
season right. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Scheme.
Okay, so with that,
Eat a plate of grits. What do you put in your grits?
You say you got a what?
If you're eating just a plate of grits, like for breakfast, what do you put in your grits?
I'm definitely not putting no sugar in there.
that's the question.
Don't go
No
on
sugar in your
grits.
No sugar in my grits. I'm sorry.
Man, we get into a big debate on this call every week about sugar grit. I am a no sugar on grits person.
No, I'm not doing
for
it.
real.
I've yet to have sugar in the grits. I won't start now.
Sugar don't go on grits. It don't. If you're gonna do that, eat some cream of wheat. All right.
Please.
Look,
Okay,
Schemes, Monty Mars, thank you so much for giving us something. We always tell our artists this. You have given us something that's worth more than money, worth more than $1 million, and that is your time, because you will never get those minutes back, and you gave it to us. And so we appreciate it. We appreciate you giving us your time and also inviting us a little bit into your life, your ideas, your thoughts, your goals, and your dreams. And so we thank you. We want to support you. And J Love, Take us out.
I just want to say thank you guys for being on the call again. If you guys play their music, please make sure that you look for it in the package first and foremost in your emails. Download it, tag them, tag Mawty Moz, tag Schemes. Just go ahead out loud, you guys, and say your social media so that anybody who's listening can listen to it. Because we're also, one thing I forgot to say, we're live on Facebook. We're live on Malik's Twitter, which he gets a lot of people on there. And now we're going to be posting all these on YouTube. We just started up a Ladies of the Core page on YouTube, and we're going to be posting all that on there too. So there's a lot of places that people will be listening to this besides on the original call. So definitely holler out you guys' social media.
Give me your social Schemes.
At DJ Schemes on everything. DJ SCHEMES.
Mawty Moz.
I'm at Mawty Ma on all platforms, social, like all socials and like all streaming platforms. So MAWTY MAW on Instagram, Twitter, everything. Apple Music, Spotify, all that. Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys. We're looking forward to see what's coming. I have a feeling, Mawty Moz, I just have this feeling that we're going to see a lot more of you. Like, it's going to be, I just have this feeling like there's been a few things, like, just to let you know, I don't know if you guys know this. I don't even know, Schemes, if you realize this, but we broke Coil Ray and Lil Durk's remix. Literally, for the first time ever played, it was played right here. We had Erica Banks on here before Busted came out, right before it came out. We had Rennie Rucci on here. Like, there's been so many artists that have been on here that is crazy now. When I look back, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, and big names, like huge stuff.
Wow.
So
Well, I just appreciate
like
y'all for even giving me the platform to even come on here and share my just my 2 cents with y'all, because out here it's not the same. Like, in the fact that we getting so much love, like, all over the nation from y'all like that, it definitely warms my heart. And I appreciate y'all for having me on here. For sure.
Thank you. Definitely.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all Mawty Ma, DJ Schemes.
Appreciate that.
We're gonna make sure we send out the music, y'all. Conversations with the Core.
Way too deep for me to do it. If you feel like this before, should I stay or should I go? If you feel it in your soul, say it.
Thank you so much, Mawty Ma. Schemes, man. We wish you nothing but the best, man.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you guys, definitely. Thank you.
God bless y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Bye, Midday.
Good night.
Thank you.
Man,
Thank you for hanging in there.